Hello, my wonderful subscribers and to the people watching me around the globe. You more be our call about your copa as I bear Odeneho channel to do. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Odeneho TV, or be like, or comment, or your comment section, or we also be click on the notification button for more news updates. And then trading news back could be about better than us. So, me person, me so brand one that in the camera home near Kotia Marcia, but that's.
Religious way attack Bawumia and yes same dem ti baby obetena bia Dr. Bawumia nya ne hwekra na eno nso wanya ho asɛm ɛka me say enedie NDC communicator bia e be man platform bia nipa a otimi ɛka ne ho asɛm Dr. Bawumia instead of said ye former president John Dramani Mahama be president or be one ebebo ho dawuro no enya no ho asɛm na okotena radio so a wɔka ɛne de bia Dr. Bawumia ɛna won ɛde ayɛtwea pia esi won ano na ɛno ɛna Dr. Tony Aidoo a emre a ɛtwam na ɔno ɛyɛ former ambassador to the Netherlands a ɔno ɛyɛ NDC amanyɔkuo no one leading members no ebia na ɛno ɛna Dr. Tony Aidoo ɛsɛ kasa wo empro na asɛm wei ohunu ɔkan na NDC amanyɔkuo no adwene sɛ deɛ ɔka no ɛnyɛ no korɛ Dr. Tony Aidoo sɛ ɔka saa asɛm wei in 2017 na ɔbɛsan asisu ebio ɛde asɛm na Dr. Tony Aidoo etimi ekane in 2017 a ɛnɛ ayɛ sɛ prophecy a etimi abem ɔse according to the former ambassador the National Democratic Congress NDC could not get a match within the party to counter the economic analysis of the then Vice President Dr. Bawumia enti Yera Tony Aidoo se ubepie mu ewo NDC amanyɔkuo ni ma yɛni even just a single person a Dr. Bawumia nim deɛ a ɔwɔ in economics no yɛni obia wɔ NDC mo obetimi accounter Yera Dr. Bawumia. What I mixed was the inability of the NDC communication team to bring out the facts so as to challenge the comparative analysis that Dr. Bawumia was making. Enti or say Dr. Bawumia analysis bia oye bia same jamfi ofosu kwache NDC amanyɔkuo no communicators na ewom no yenya obia entimi emma abonten emma meka se oh analysis we anase nsemu ya Dr. Bawumia ekafa economy no ho no ebia enye no kre anase enye no kre nsema Dr. Bawumia ekafa economy ni ho nyina eye no kre trodo. Dr. Bawumia was the Achilles heel of the NDC not only for 2016 election but he stated way back in 2012 enti Dr. Tony Aidoo say oka sa asɛm yi enye ne ɔhyɛ kan in 2012 ɔsan bi 2016 a ɔsan gu so ɛka in 2023 said Dr. Bawumia nim deɛ a ɔwɔ no politics mu no ɛdin wɔ NDC amanyɔkuo nim sɛ yɛbɛnya nipa bi a ɔte sɛ Dr. Bawumia ɛwɔ NDC amanyɔkuo nim. Vice President Dr. Bawumia was a bone to contend within the rank and file of the NDC in the lead up to 2016 general elections. His numerous public lecture series on the state of the economy was targeted at punching holes into the efficiency of the Mahama-led administration. Inti Papai as a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia series of public lectures no a oyenu ni nyina eye John Dramani Mahama mumu bone a utimi ponche da bia na ochre Ghana for se amamuo ene economy no a John Dramani Mahama ebu no enya ade se betimi aboa Ghana for with facts one after the other no enena Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the then Vice President Pakwasi Emisa Atta, was expected to respond to many economic flaws alleged by Dr. Bawumia, but he failed to deliver as expected. In the then time, na Pakwasi Emisa Atta ono na Vice President in Sema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di gu as economy ni na Pakwasi Emisa Atta entimi ama abontimpo entimi ama meyi ano enti Dr. Tony Aidoo se asemwe wakato enya ade enso se obetimi agya ka o see nobody is competent in the NDC to match Bawumia economic prowess we ane nsema Dr. Tony Aidoo etimi eka o see enunti ena esoso NDC amanyuko ne dae se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebesa ahye na nwanwade no asibio se won ehya se wo ye campaign a obehya asiasa punching holes a NDC amanyuko ne timi babedi amamuo no bon entimi anye a ekire se won entimi enye bio. That is why NDC amanyuko no da wona wahya asientem se o attack Bawumia no we ne nsama Dr. Tony Aidoo etimi ede atu eja.
Therefore, the Vice President's performance is reflective of his general appeal in our party. But if you are talking about embarrassment, then I submit to you, Sami, that the 2016 beating of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is the beating of historic proportion that should humble you and not invite you to a conversation like this where the performance that is your record is not comparable to the performance of the Vice President. He has won resoundingly. The party is behind him. And because it's your nightmare, you sit here and try to besmirch his victory so that it gives you some confidence or hope that you stand a chance. You don't. And I think that is really the point I want to make. Now, on his credential, and in terms of the management and competence management of the economy. You see, Sami, the NDC keep doing this thing, and sometimes it worries me that the continuous display of lack of understanding of the problem we are in and the causes of the problem today, where we are as a country and the world, makes me think that you guys cannot come up with a solution. Because you must understand the problem in order to devise a solution for it. Because if you don't, what are you solving? What problem are you solving if you don't understand the problem? First of all, I'll read a certain document for you, Senior, in a minute. But I want to ask something. But by the time I finish reading, tell me what in sum total is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's policy? That if you say that this is my policy view, this is the approach I am bringing to say that if you want to know what I stand for, in few words, this is what it means. That my vision is to do this, and you break it down and you can see the policies that will flow from that singular idea to advance the country. I'm not talking about I will do this, I will do that. That is disjointed, response to problems that surround the situation. We're looking at a central policy view that when you pursue, it branches off to solve the problems that would confront you as a leader. And that, for us, we can hold on to and say, when it goes on to pursue this policy, when they implement that policy, we are likely to get A, B, C, D as a result. A central policy view. If you can tell me that, because I have that of the Vice President, and you know what his view is. Right on the day of his acceptance speech, he told us what he wants to do. I want to have that from you if you have it, Sami. Now, Senior, you see, the thing about where we are, it is difficult to convince someone who is sleeping who is not sleeping but pretends he's sleeping, or to try to wake them up. It's difficult. This world was thrust into an impossible situation in quick succession. In 2017, 18, and 19, when MPP took over in 2017, this economy was not in a good place. Well, with the IMF, a lot of things were going wrong, and the NDC were, since 2014, 2015, were in a slide all the way. In fact, 2012, the economy from 2011, when we achieved the 14% GDP growth, the economy had been in a downward decline all the way till 2016, from that 14% high. It never went up. It all kept coming down all the way through. And so in 2017, when leadership of this country changed, we saw the economy grow. Sami and his people will say, oh, what did you do? What did you do? And I asked the question, from 2012, when you were there all the way down, why did it not look up? And it's always looking down if you knew something different to do. And so we came and we did what we did and changed the economy. It grew in 2017 by 8.2%. In 2018, it grew. 2019, it grew. In fact, in 2019, the IMF tipped Ghana as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. And then in 2020...
Can you give me the 2017, 2018, 2019 data?
I think
growth rate.
Yes. The growth rate, I think 2017 was 8.2. I think 6.2 in 2017 and 6.5 in 2019.
I mean 2018.
2018, 6.2, 6.5 in 2019.
It means that you were dipping.
But, well, not dipping necessarily, because if you saw that the height of 8.2 is 6.4 and then 6.5, there was a rise in 2019. But if you look at it as an average, it's about 7% growth on average for that 3 years. Now,